Hello guys, welcome to the live stream. നമ്മള് സെയിം റാങ്ക് പുഷും ചെയ്യും. റാങ്ക് പുഷ് ആയാല് പുഷ് ചെയ്യും, ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി. നമ്മുടെ പിള്ളേഴ്സ് വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കും. എല്ലാരും വരട്ടെ. ചെക്ക്. ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് കളിച്ച് നോക്കാം. Boom. Boom day. Boom day.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's got to be Alexandre Pato. His strongest attribute is his speed. He can outrun opponents, which buys him that crucial extra time to execute the final pass or attempted goal. He's a big threat.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Played in.
Hey.
Cannavaro attempts it. He's having a go. It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
No, that's been intercepted. Pele charging forward, the ball
Did
at
it.
his feet. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game. So the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Costa Curta, Zanetti demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! Unequalled in the history of our beautiful game. A finish right from the top draw. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That has been slung wide. In towards the back stick. And he's there to clear it.
ടഫ് കളി എല്ലാവർക്കും കാർഡ് കൊടുക്കും
And the referee
കയറ്റി
has
വിടും
played back and showed him a yellow card.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cruyff goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's gone loose. Yamal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
for two then. That's really well cleared. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Lewandowski. Milan have a free kick. Saliba cuts it out. Khan gets it away. Belletti. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Quality ball. Costa Curta.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Pato. And he's managed to get free. He's being urged to shoot. And he's had it nicked away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Can he finish? Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Now it's Cruyff. No, again there's no way through. Oh, well measured. That is some save from Khan. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, it's hit the post. Belletti plays it long. Looking to play him in. Hangs one in.
മതിയായി.
Yeah. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Played in deep. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Davids. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Being there from that, unfortunately, you immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Saliba wins the duel this time. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Knocks it out wide, and he welcomes it in. Vieira getting this one clear.
Yeah.
Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little chance.
Oh.
And yes, it's
ഇങ്ങടൊക്കെ ഡ്രോ പിടിച്ചു.
they have stolen.
ഡ്രോ പിടിച്ചിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ലല്ലോ.
That is so good, such And such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can
There will
achieve.
be 1
Okay,
minute
there
added
isn't much
time.
time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. It's
Last
make
chance.
or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Adams tries to clear. Now it's Pato. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
കൗണ്ടർ കളിച്ച് നോക്കട്ടെ എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടാവും. ആരുമില്ലേ? ആവശ്യം ഇല്ലായിരുന്നു.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread out to the left. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Beckham. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interest.
Bellingham! Oh, what to be quick to recover this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Koundé cuts it out. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Chouameni. Ibrahimovic. Oh, cracking ball. Chance! Goal!
Eh.
Milan!
എടാ ബൊമ്മാലെ.
Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out.
Ah, he's given it away. Chance to deliver. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Eto'o. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. He's going for goal! Bellingham! That is brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're at it again in double quick time. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Chouameni. Costa Curta. Now, can they get him away? Kimmich. Well played for Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, this looks sharp. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
കഴിഞ്ഞില്ലേ കഴിഞ്ഞു.
And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level
And
of
a quick
intensity
reminder
from his
today
team.
to please
So I
take
expect to
all
see
the
the
other
same
bins
positive
located by the
intent
entrance
after the
gates.
break,
Thank
the
you
same
very
purpose
much for
again.
your cooperation.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Applies the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Rijkaard. And they win it back again. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Messi. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Chouameni tries to pass it through. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tottenham appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Kimmich. Bellingham. Tottenham do have a chance to counter here. Bellingham. Forlan. Oh, he's trying to get himself offside.
Hi bro, as a Titan, welcome to my live stream.
Chouameni has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Rijkaard. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Bellingham, yes, Bellingham.
Now it's Messi. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bellingham.
Boom.
Gone for goal!
Oh.
He's got away with one there.
Hmm.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he shown to intercept that.
ഓർമ്മയുടെ ചെറിയ പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട് കേട്ടാ. മറന്നിട്ടില്ലേ ഞാൻ. ഓർമ്മയിലുണ്ട് പക്ഷെ. ഇപ്പൊ വരാറില്ലേ?
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Beckham. Number 15, Diego Forlan.
Adams.
Number 11,
Rijkaard.
Messi.
And it's
Coming on the
Eto'o.
field, number
Looking for
9,
options for movement. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Aubameyang.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham. That's alert and sharp and very well played. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Eto'o producing
ഓ നമുക്ക് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കണ്ടേ?
showing a good level
Yeah.
of alertness. And this is Eto'o. He might be in here. Oh, good take and a good tries a shot. Really well taken goal. And what a climax we have here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
There will be 3 minutes
Tottenham
added
give
time.
themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. Bellingham. Great vision. That is a great pick out. And he's on his way. Big chance! He scores! Time is
ആക്രോ
we're all square
നീ
again.
എപ്പടേണ്?
A momentary lapse,
വിവരമില്ലാല.
mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay
Hello.
focused at all times. Any lapse in
ടൈറ്റാ?
concentration.
നീയൊക്കെ എപ്പടേണ്? നിങ്ങളൊന്നും ഇല്ലാട്ടിപ്പാ നമ്മുടെ ലൈവില്. ആ 8:30 ലൈവ് തുടങ്ങിയിരുന്ന ഞാനാണ്. നമുക്കൊന്നൂടെ കളിക്കണ്ടേ? നീക്കതിന് വരണ്ടേ? കുട്ടനൊക്കെ എവിടെയായിരുന്നു? എക്സാം എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞ് പോയിട്ട് 8:30 ലൈവ് ഇടല് നിർത്തി ഞാനിപ്പാ. 10:30 വരണത്. അപ്പോഴാണ് ആരെങ്കിലൊക്കെ വരുന്നത്. ആരുമില്ലടാ. എന്താണാവോ? കണ്ടാ നീ? വീണ്ടും തുടങ്ങി നമ്മുടെ പരിപാടി. ഡ്രോ 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 അങ്ങനെ. എക്സാമൊക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് വന്നാ മതി ഇടയ്ക്ക്. എക്സാമൊക്കെ വല്ലപ്പോഴല്ലേ, ഗെയിം നമുക്ക് എപ്പോഴും കളിക്കാല. ഈ കളി ഇപ്പൊ കഴിയും. ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കണ്ടേ. നമുക്ക് ഇന്നലെ കുറെ പേര് വന്നിട്ട് പരത്തി വിട്ടിട്ടെന്നാ.
So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Bellingham picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Hello attendees, this is
Your
a
final
Wasp
thoughts, Jim?
children's
Well, a
announcement.
decent draw, Peter,
Please
with
keep
a
your
good
eyes
mix
on
of
your children
action and
during the match
plenty
at
of
all
talking
times.
points, and it ended with the right result, in my
ആ
opinion.
പേര് മാറ്റണം അവിടേക്ക്. ചാനലിന്റെ പേര് മാറ്റട്ടെ ഞാൻ.
Beglin, that's all we have time for.
നമ്മുടെ ചാനല് സെർച്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ട് കിട്ടണില്ല. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. ഇവിടെ എനിക്ക് നെറ്റ് ഒന്നും കിട്ടണില്ല. ശോകമാണ്. ആരെങ്കിലൊക്കെ കേറും. ഡിവിഷൻ കളിച്ചിട്ട് മതിയേ. നമ്മുടെ ചാനലിൽ ഇടാൻ പറ്റിയ നല്ല പേര് പറഞ്ഞടാ. ഇത്തിരി യുണീക്കായിട്ട് നല്ല ബ്രോയാ. ഇത് പേരാണ് നീ പറഞ്ഞത്. നമുക്ക് 21 സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സ് ആയിട്ടാ. മറന്നാ നീ. കൊടുങ്ങല്ലൂര്, തൃശ്ശൂര് കൊടുങ്ങല്ലൂര്. 21 പേരെ ഞാൻ ഇന്നലെ ഒരുത്തനെ കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. നേരിയോ എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് അവനെ ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷനിൽ നിന്ന് കൊണ്ടുവന്നാണ്. ഡിവിഷനിൽ അവൻ എന്നെ പരത്തി വിട്ട്. ഡിവിഷനിൽ എന്നെ തോപ്പിച്ചിട്ട് അവൻ കയറി വന്ന് മെസ്സേജ് അയച്ചു. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ ഒന്നും കൂടി പറഞ്ഞു. ഡിവിഷനിൽ 3-2 തോറ്റത്. ഇവിടെ വന്ന് ഞാൻ വിളിച്ചിട്ട് 3-0 തോറ്റി. പിന്നെ അവൻ കുറെ പിള്ളേരെ കൊണ്ടുവന്ന്. പിന്നെ കുറെ പിള്ളേർക്ക് ഞാൻ ID ഉണ്ടാക്കി വെച്ചപ്പോ അതൊക്കെ ഷെയർ ചെയ്തിട്ട് കുറെ എണ്ണം കേറി പരത്തി വിട്ട്. എന്റെ പൊന്നെ സീനാർന്ന്. ലാസ്റ്റ് ഉറങ്ങണം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് പോയി ഞാൻ. അന്നേരം അടിച്ച് പരത്തി കയറി കയറ്റി. എല്ലാരും വന്നിട്ടേ പേര് മാറ്റാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. സെർച്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ട് കിട്ടണില്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. നല്ലൊരു പേര് പറയിട്ടാ. ഞാൻ കുറെ നോക്കി, ഇന്ന് ഫുള്ള് നോക്കി, ഒരു രക്ഷയില്ല. ചാനലുകളെല്ലാം ഉണ്ട് ഓരോ പേരിൽ. ഇന്നലെ വരാറുന്നാ. ഇന്നലെ എന്തോരം പേരായിട്ടിരുന്നു വരന്നടക്കേ. രക്ഷയുണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. ാക്കണം. ഞാൻ തിരുമ്പി വരും മോനെ. നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഞെട്ടുവപ്പ. അമ്മാതിരി കളിയായിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ വരാൻ പോണത്. പ്രാക്ടീസ് മേക്സ് പെർഫെക്റ്റ് എന്നാണല്ല
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening.
അണ്ണം പറഞ്ഞേക്കണം.
Promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
എന്ത് കളിയിടത്.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field. but
തിരുമ്പി വരോടാ.
what they did without the unsung heroes doing the
നോക്കിക്കോ
dirty
നീ.
work, and
ഞെട്ടു
Frank
നിങ്ങ.
Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
ഈ
So the
ഞാൻ
best
പറയും
of
ബ്രോ
depth, and I haven't seen
എന്താണത്,
one
ഇതെങ്ങനെയാണിത്,
as sophisticated as
ഇങ്ങനെ
players
പഠിച്ചത്
come.
എന്ന്
And
പറയും.
his role covers everything from
ഞാൻ
retrieving
പറയും
the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his caliber and cleverness can do that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Batistuta.
പറ്റിടടാ.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Oh, good spread. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here.
പറ്റിട്ടാ.
I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's Neymar!
അയ്യേ
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
ചക്ക വാങ്ങിക്ക് സ്കില്ലൊക്കെ ഓണായാണല്ലോ.
Had the beating of the keeper. Right card attempts a clearance. A heavy challenge.
പൊന്നു മോനെ പാവം ചക്കൻ.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And Batistuta! Oh, glorious!
അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. കിട്ടി
Goal! He's got
കിട്ടി.
himself an absolute peach. You just know there is no stopping that. Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper
എന്ത്
to get
കളി.
that one out. Batistuta! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up. Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
എങ്ങോട്ട് ഇട്ടാണ് ഓടിയെടുക്കാൻ കുറെ പേര് ഉണ്ട് പാവങ്ങൾ.
Nice-looking ball. Oh, that's
മതിയടാ
And
ഞാൻ
that's
അറിയട്ടെ.
that. It all started well enough. That looks a good ball through, and he's in on goal. Great chance.
ആ
Really well
ഇവിടെ ഇருக்கு.
done. And once more we are all square. You score, we score. Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. One sweeping, it's Neymar! Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Eto.
ഛേ
No, not quite
കിട്ടിയില്ലല്ലോടാ അത്.
wavelength.
എന്താണ്
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Kaka. Chouameni. Messi. Very much a man of this moment. Now then, the ball's
ആ ബൊമ്മാരെ
nicely weighted ball. Chouameni. Howson gets a foot in here, and he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Knocks it into space.
എട്ടോമോൻ എന്താണ് ഓടാത്തത് പാവം വയ്യാന്നുണ്ട്.
This is Inzaghi. There's the whistle for half time.
തങ്കപ്പൻ.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither
ആഹാ
side truly
നന്നായി അത്.
exposed themselves
അവൻ എന്നെ
in this
പരത്തിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു.
at half time. Just the first half compared with your expectation. Milan will be pretty happy with the way they performed so far. And they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser.
പക്ഷേ എന്തോ
It's
പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്.
not bad at all.
കളി അങ്ങട്
It's a really interesting game, and they head in
ശരിയാവണില്ല.
half time at 1-1.
നിന്റെ നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് എന്ത് പറ്റി? എന്താണ് നെറ്റില്ലാത്തത്?
Settling back into this second half. Chouameni gets over and intercepts. Messi. And it's made its way to him. Foot in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Eto. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance!
മെസ്സിക്ക് കളയൂലേ?
Fine stop from the keeper. Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
പിടിച്ചിടവനാ.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is
എന്ത്
concentrating on
പാസാണ്.
shape here, and he wants them to
Upa.
press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ronaldinho.
Oof.
He's got away past.
ആ
The ball's gone astray.
ഇതെന്തടത്?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. A
That's good running with the
That
ball.
was lovely, that.
Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
നെയ്മറിന് പാസ് കൊടുത്താണ്.
Roberto Carlos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Eto. Now it's Messi. Chance for a shot! That was goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
എടാ നിന്റെ നെറ്റ്വർക്കിന് എന്ത് പറ്റിന്ന്?
Corner number 2 then. Inzaghi with the clearance.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through. Messi receives it in a wide position. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The final 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Costa Curta wins the duel this time. All hands on deck for this one.
പറപ്പിക്കാൻ പോണ ഞാൻ. ഇവിടെ ഇല്ല. എന്തുപറ്റി? നെറ്റിന് എന്തുപറ്റി? പോയാ
Substitution for Milan. Number 4, Hausen. Number 15, Cannavaro. Number 10, Messi. Number 6, El Hadj Diouf. Number 9, Neymar.
Davids getting this one clear.
Number
Played out
3,
wide.
Marquinhos.
Fired deep towards the back post.
കളി കഴിഞ്ഞു.
Schmeichel. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle
Robert
for
Jean.
what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Eto taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and deserved.
പിന്നല്ല പൊളിക്കളി. ടേബിളല്ലാന്നല്ലേ? ത്രിശോകം എങ്ങനെ കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റൂലല്ലോ. BSNL ഒക്കെ ഇപ്പോഴും യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് ആൾക്കാര്. പോയവൻ അല്ല ഇപ്പൊ ഇത് മാറ്റിക്കൂടെ നിനക്ക്? വേറെ ഒന്നിനും റേഞ്ച് ഉണ്ടാവില്ലല്ലേ അവിടെ ഒട്ടും. എടാ എക്സ്ട്രാ ടൈം ഒക്കെ ഇടാൻ മറന്നോ എടാ? സിമ്മ പോർട്ടേടാ. ജിയോ അല്ലേ? ജിയോക്ക് റേഞ്ച് ഉണ്ടാവില്ല എല്ലായിടത്തും. നാട് മൊത്തം ആ സാധനമാണ്. പണ്ട് BSNL റേഞ്ച് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെയാണ് ഇപ്പൊ ജിയോ. എല്ലായിടത്തും ജിയോ ആണ്. പണ്ട് നമ്മ ഏത് കാട്ടിൽ പോയാലും BSNL അല്ലേ റേഞ്ച് ഉണ്ടാവാ. ഇപ്പൊ അതേപോലെ ജിയോ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഞങ്ങളുടെ അവിടെ പക്ഷേ ജിയോയിലിടയ്ക്ക് ഞങ്ങളുടെ അവിടെ എയർടെൽ.
Hello and welcome one and all. The
എയർടെലിന് അടിപൊളി.
atmosphere building very
ഇവിടെ
nicely
റേഞ്ച്
here.
എയർടെലാണ്.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
ഇപ്പുറത്തേക്ക് പോട്ടെ കുറച്ച്.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Azar. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Hoychance! Off the post.
എന്താണ്ടത് ഗോളാവാഞ്ഞ്?
Decent attempt, but
നല്ലൊരു മികച്ച ഹെഡർ ആയിരുന്നില്ലേ?
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Saliba calmly anticipates. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now he's off and running. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട് കേട്ടാ. എനിക്ക് മാത്രം എന്താണ് ഇങ്ങനെ? പിന്നല്ല വാടാ ഈ കളി കേട്ടെ ഇവനെ പരത്തി വിടട്ടെ ഈ കളി.
Davids. Still goalless. Saliba. Looking for options for movement. Finds himself
ഇതെന്താണ്ടത്?
unceremoniously floored. And we have
ഇവൻ അടിപൊളിയായിട്ട്
very
ടാക്കിൾ
close
ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് കേട്ടാ.
defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Azar. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in space and looking for options. Played in. Bullish header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome. Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the
Oh,
right amount of
എൻ്റെ
pace and weight can be a
പൊന്നേ
nightmare to defend against.
കേറിയേ ഫോർമേഷനൊക്കെ എന്ത്
Azar. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shot a goal! Oh, that's majestic! Well, I'm happy to
Boom.
admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed. Oh, one. Referee's had a look, and he's
Pedir ke.
half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half? Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back. Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. Lewandowski!
Yeah.
Terrific effort, just off target. Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Played in deep. Adams clears it away. He's on it, can he get away? No, again there's no way through. That is good strength. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Khan trying to keep this in. Deep cross. Terrific header!
ഓനെ
Sergio, what are you thinking?
കളി
Well, I think
കൂട്ടൂല
it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better. Well, that tackle was certainly
The
sturdy.
attendance for this match was 81,007.
ആ ഫൗൾ ചെയ്യേണ്ടവൻ ഒരു ഫൗള് കിട്ടണില്ല
Milan have their second corner now. Roberto, he rises!
യാ
No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty. Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
പാസ് കൊടുത്തു പോയി.
Time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to
അങ്ങനെയാണ്ടാ
but I'd say go and grab a third. And he's had a hit. Oh, it looked like
അടിയാണ്
3-0 for
ഗോളിയുടെ
sure.
കൈ
Well, it was a bit complacent
ഒട്ടിക്കുന്ന
there,
മടിച്ച്
I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won. Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. He is just caressing the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Adams deals with that comfortably. This might spell danger.
Oh,
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
5 minutes left on the clock. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that little bit of skill has got him away.
Added minutes has been
ചെക്കന്
indicated.
ബോൾ കൊടുക്കടാ.
Roberto Carlos. Vitinha. And the referee brings it to a close.
വിളിച്ചടിക്കാൻ അറിയില്ലടാ. എന്താ ചെയ്യ ഇടയ്ക്കിട്ട് ഞാൻ സ്റ്റണ്ണിങ് കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് ആയിട്ട് കൺവേർട്ട് ആവാറുണ്ട് കക്കയ്ക്ക്.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure that
അടുത്തത് നീ
being
ഭയം
No surprise
Thank
there.
you for your cooperation.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
കേറിയാ പറ്റണണ്ട. അടുത്തത് നീ. കം അവൻ പോയടാ, കേറാൻ പോയവൻ. അവനായിട്ടൊരു കളി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് നമുക്ക് മുട്ടിയാ പോരെ. ചെക്കൻ പോയല്ലേ ഇപ്പ. ചെക്കൻ റിവെഞ്ച്. തല്ലുടിക്കലേ നമ്മവിടെ ഉണ്ടാവും ഇഷ്ടം പോലെ. ഏ വാറാ എടാ, ഞാനിവിടെ ഒരാളുണ്ട് ട്ടാ. നിങ്ങ തല്ലുടിക്കല്ലേ. ഗ്രൂപ്പിലൊക്കെ തല്ലുടിക്കണോല വന്നിട്ട് വലമ്പ് പോയല്ല. അവന് വിഷമായി തോന്നും. എന്തിനാടാ ചക ആരെങ്കിലും കേറ്. ഇവന് ഞാൻ കൊടുക്കാൻ പോവല്ലേ. കേറട്ടെ അവൻ. വൈ മാക്രോ. ശരിയാക്കി തരാടാ ഞാൻ. നമ്മുടെ ചാനലിൽ നല്ലൊരു പേര് പറഞ്ഞാടാ. ഇത്തിരി നല്ല ഗുമ്മുള്ള പേര്. ഞാൻ നോക്കുമ്പോ എല്ലാം യൂട്യൂബിലൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാക്കി. ബ്ലിറ്റ്സിന്റെ ആളാണ്. മാക്രോ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്. എന്താടാ ഇങ്ങനെ? എനിക്കറിയാത്തന്നെ ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് ചോദിക്കും. ഞാൻ ഇതിലൊക്കെ വെറുതെ എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ വിളിച്ച് പറയുമ്പോ അതിന്ന് ഇത് കൊള്ളാലാ അങ്ങനെ ഇങ്ങനെ കിട്ടുമെന്നാണ് എന്റെ പ്ലാൻ. ഇന്നലെ ഞാൻ കുറച്ചു പേരെടുത്ത് ചോദിച്ചപ്പോ അവന്മാര് തങ്കപ്പൻ ഗെയിമിങ് കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞാണ്.
San Siro for nigh on a century. And he's let fly. Oh, important interception. Howson gets it clear. Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
അയ്യോ
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
പണിപാളിയാ.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
ഇതേ സെർച്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ട് കിട്ടണില്ല. ഞാൻ വെറുതെ മറ്റേ മെസ്സിയുടെ ഇല്ലേ, മെസ്സി, ഞാൻ കാണിച്ചരാട്ടാ.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's going in strongly. He's found a way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's picked his way through. Big chance!
പാസ് ഇടുന്നു വിചാരിച്ചേ.
Milan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classic.
ഞാൻ കാണിച്ചരാട്ടാ.
Just when they
ഈ
thought
മെസ്സിയിലടാ.
they'd be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to
ഈ മെസ്സിയുടെ ഇതാട്ടാ ഞാനിട്ടത്. ഇതിൽ ഞാനൊരു ചേർത്തുന്നുള്ളൂ കണ്ട. വയ്യ, മെസ്സിയുടെ ബൂസ്റ്ററാണ്. ഞാനൊരു മാത്രം ഇട്ടിട്ടുള്ളൂ. ഇതാണ് എന്റെ പേര്. പക്ഷെ അതിങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചില്ല.
So a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Guardiola. Now it's Del Piero. Played out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Davids. And he's in on goal. It's Pele! They've got to be quick to recover this. Great build-up. All deserved a better ending.
കൊള്ളാന്നാ ഞാനും വിചാരിച്ചത് അടിപൊളിയാവും. അങ്ങനെ കുറെ ചാനൽ ഉണ്ടാക്കി. അത് കൂടാണ്ട് കിങ് ഓഫ് പെസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടൊരു ചാനൽ കിടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അതാണ് വരുന്നത്.
Up he goes! And he hits the
2 ഗോള്.
a quite
ഇംഗളി.
incredible spell. They are flying. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected,
വെറുതെ
Peter,
അടിക്കുമ്പോ അങ്ങനെ
on and stepped it up.
ആവണല്ലേ.
Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pele. Roberto Carlos. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
ഇബ്ര.
Same and oh, what a
ഓ കേറിയില്ലടാ.
smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
ചെയ്യണത് എന്ത്
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Davids. Now it's Hazard. Serginho. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ibrahimovic.
അങ്ങനെ ഓഫ് ആവണ്
Yes, it is.
കേട്ടോ.
Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Pele. Roberto Carlos. Quick look, then plays it in. Adams gets it away. Could be danger here. Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. Howson promptly onto that.
There will be
And
3
that is
minutes
that.
added time.
Pele. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's heaved it away. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. He's one-on-one! Canova, he's been taken down and the
Paula.
referee has pointed at the spot. Milan really could have done without this. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it.
ശേ
And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed. Well, he did. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
പറ്റുപോയാ
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. And he cuts out the supply. Chouameni. Hazard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Eto'o. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was quick to react. No way through. Knocks it into space. And that could set him on his way. And the flag has stayed down. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
81,007.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red.
റെഡ്
Manchester United are down to 10 men.
ട്രിപ്പിൾ ചെയ്ത് പോണവനാണ് നീ
Scenario could take place
അടച്ചു
because
വിട്ടത്.
he's up against pace.
And here's Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, that's a
ചെക്കനെ
foul.
തള്ളിയിട്ട്
Dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I
ഒരു
think the
foul.
alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Milan with a free kick then. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zanetti clears. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he welcomes real chance.
എന്താണ്ടത്
No mistake.
പഴങ്കോൾ അടിച്ചല്ല.
No time remaining. Game still on. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Threads one in. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework.
എടോ
Not safe from Khan.
ദുഷ്ടാൻ.
Race for the ball.
Substitution for Milan. Number 17, Hazard. Number 21, Ibrahimovic. Number 4,
And
Howson.
he's intervened well there.
Number 15, Cannavaro. Number 18, Pele. Coming on the field, number 9,
Costa Curta.
Neymar. Number 6, El Haj Diouf. Number 2, William Saliba.
Well,
Number
that might be
5,
that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have
Chance for a shot.
Oh,
It's in. Late in the day. This could well be it. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and
There will be
that
5
pretty much
minutes
did it.
added time.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is
വീണ
such a
അഭിനയിച്ചിട്ടൊന്നും
quality
കാര്യമില്ല.
pass. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Milan take... Oh, he's been caught napping. Deep cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's the end. Milan
Yay!
out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They
Mistake.
know it could so easily
Mistake.
have gone the other way. And they are clearly...
എന്താടാ നീ എന്റെ പെനാൽറ്റി തരത്തില്ലേ? നിനക്ക് നെറ്റില്ലാത്തോണ്ടല്ലേ? നീ നെറ്റുള്ളപ്പോഴേക്കും ഞാൻ ഇനിയും പ്രോ ആയിട്ട് വരുള്ളൂ. നിനക്ക് റെഡ് കാർഡ് കിട്ടിയല്ലേ? എടാ നീ ഒരാളില്ലാണ്ടല്ലേ കളിച്ച്. ഞാനാണെങ്കിൽ അത് മറന്നും പോയി റെഡ് കിട്ടിയത്. എല്ലാരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കടാ, ലൈക്ക് അടിക്ക്. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, നീ വാടാ മുത്തേ. തന്നത്താനീ താനന്നാനീ താനനീ. ടിക്കളി. നെറ്റില്ലാത്തോണ്ടാ എടുത്താ വരണത്. ഇതവൻ തന്നെയാണാ? ആരാണാവോ? കളിച്ചോക്കട്ടെ അവനായിട്ടൊരു കളി. കളിച്ചോക്കാം. ആരാണ് നോക്കട്ടെ. ഇവനൊക്കെ എവിടെ നിന്ന് വരുന്നു? ലൈവ് ഇല്ലാണ്ട് ലൈവ് കാണാണ്ട് ഇവനെങ്ങനെ അത് കിട്ടണത് നമ്പർ? ഇടിമുട്ടികളിട്ട് കളിക്കാം. ഇതാവും നോക്കാം. പക്ഷെ നമ്മുടെ ഇപ്പൊ വ്യൂ വന്നില്ലാല. നമ്മുടെ പിള്ളേര് മാത്രല്ലേ ഉള്ളൂ. കമന്റ് പോലും ഇട്ടില്ല.
Hello and welcome one and all. The
ആ
atmosphere building very nicely here.
പറഞ്ഞാ നമ്മ
The
കേറ്റൂലേ?
football is gorgeous.
വ്യൂ
The
പാലിക്കണ്ടേ?
skies are clear,
ഇവനെടെ
the
കേറി.
audience is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here.
All he needs to do
nah.
is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without hesitation. Roberto Carlos. Pele looking to run onto it. Referee is
Prime
taking his
is
time, but
Tangapet.
it is going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's
ഇവൻ ആള് ഭയങ്കരനാട്ടാ.
and usually that crucial
ഗോള്
split
തരണില്ല.
second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous.
എടാ എന്താണ്ടത് അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ കയറി പോണത്?
He's having a shot! And it's a goal! Wonderfully smooth.
എടാ നിങ്ങ തമ്മിൽ പരിചയമില്ലപ്പാ.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
അത് ശരി, ഞാൻ വെച്ചാൽ നിങ്ങ തമ്മിൽ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ആണ്, അറിയണ ടീമാണെന്ന് നിങ്ങളുടെ സംസാരമൊക്കെ കണ്ടപ്പാ.
So the game's first significant
ഇത്
moment,
ശരി.
and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And claimed it back swiftly. Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And he's searching through. And this is Batistuta.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Baresi gets across to intercept that. Lewandowski finds himself offside.
നിങ്ങളെ മാതിരി പരിചയമില്ല ഇപ്പൊ, പക്ഷെ പരിചയക്കാരായ ശരിക്കുള്ള പേര് ഒരടയ്ക്ക് അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങ കസിൻസ് ആയിരിക്കും.
That's the throw.
ആട്ടാക്കടേ.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic.
ആ ബൂം.
Fantastic!
ആട്ടാക്കട.
Really is a finish of the highest order.
നിങ്ങളുടെ ഏരിയക്ക് ഇപ്പൊ ഭയങ്കര മാർക്കറ്റ് ആയിരിക്കുമല്ലോ
Done it. They have
കാട്ടാക്കട.
the equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Albert Ferrer has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Could be danger here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Pele. Darren Fletcher. Martinez.
കണ്ടത്
Albert Ferrer powering forward here. Messi. Passing nice and neat. And this is Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added
Lampard.
time.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Roberto Carlos. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
പവറേഷ്.
Your thoughts?
Well, I think the manager
And we come
should
to
be
you
pretty
now
happy
with a
that his
quick
side
request
managed
for
to come in
support
on
for
level
our
terms.
charity fund.
Things seem to be
Chance-
going
എന്തത്
well against
നിങ്ങളുടെ
them.
ഗ്രൂപ്പാ,
They stemmed the tide, got their
നിങ്ങളുടെ
equaliser.
പ്രൈവറ്റ് ചാറ്റൊക്കെ
I think we're
ഇവിടെ
in for
നടത്താൻ.
an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a
എന്നോടും കൂടി സംസാരിക്കൽ എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ.
incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
കാട്ടാക്കട എവിടെയാ കിങ് ബ്രോന്നാ എനിക്കറിയില്ല. ഞാൻ മറ്റേ റീല് മാത്രം കണ്ടിട്ടുള്ളൂ. കാട്ടാക്കട തിരുവനന്തപുരത്ത് എവിടെയെങ്കിലാണോ? വേറൊരു സാധനമില്ല, ഒരാള് ശരിക്കും കാട്ടാക്കടനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ട് ഒരു ന്യൂസിൽ പറയണത്. അത് ട്രോൾ ചെയ്തിട്ടാണെന്നാണ് ആ സംഭവം ഇറക്കിയേക്കണത്. പാൻ ഇന്ത്യൻ ബ്രാഞ്ചിന്റെ.
So once again, we're underway.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession.
Oh, what a mistake! Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, nearly. but nearly is nothing.
Ibrahimovic just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Corner number 3 coming up. Out for a throw.
തമ്മിൽ ഞാൻ അയൽവക്കക്കാരാണല്ലേ?
Substitution.
തൊട്ടയൽവക്കം.
Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Martinez. Fletcher. Pele can see things others simply cannot.
The attendance
And
for
it's
this match
Fletcher.
was
Pele does really well to
80,607.
win the ball there. Messi aims beyond the defence. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rijkaard kept his eye on it and he's there. Martinez. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
അയ്യടാ.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, and the shot! It's in! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid go into the lead. Albert Ferrer. And it's Messi. And it's Albert Ferrer. Now it's Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Good take, and is he in? And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries to pass it through. Messi!
ക്യാച്ച് പിടിച്ചടാ.
Oh, that could cost them.
കംബാക്ക് ലോഡിങ് ആ ബോൾ വരണില്ല.
Level things up in a hurry here. It didn't
ഡിഫൻസ് ഇട്ടാൻ.
but top marks for the effort.
Great vision. Can he latch on to this? That is lovely. And the shot! And it's Robertson. Oh, he's played it in low.
സൂപ്പർ.
Disappointing. And he
Added
shoots!
minutes has been
Now, who's
indicated.
going to be first to this? Pele. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter.
Hey.
That's that, the end.
Yeah.
Margins of thrills, the sort of game that... Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
During the match at all times.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
എന്തായാലും നല്ല കളി. ഗുഡ് ഗുഡ്. സമാധാനായില്ലേ ഇപ്പൊ അതിനൊക്കെ പറയാണ്ട് വന്ന് കയറിയതിന്? ഗുഡ് ഗുഡ് കളി. മെസ്സേജ് അയക്കണില്ലെന്നോണം അവൻ ലൈവിൽ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. റേഞ്ചില്ലാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് നീ 2 GB എന്ത് ചെയ്യണ്? എല്ലാരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കടാ, വീഡിയോ ലൈക്ക് അടി. നാല് പേര് വാച്ചിങ് ഉണ്ട്. നീ വെയിറ്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് നിന്നോ. അപ്പൊ ഇങ്ങനെ ഓരോരുത്തന്മാര് വന്ന് കേറിയിട്ട് എന്നെ തോപ്പിക്കും. നീ കേറ്, ഡ്രോയെങ്കിലും പിടിക്കാം. ലോഡാവോടാ 2 GB ഇപ്പൊ ലോഡാവൂലേ 12 മണിക്ക്. 20 മിനിറ്റും കൂടി. ഇപ്പൊ കളിച്ച ആള് നിന്റെ കൂടെ കളിക്കാണോ? നീ എന്നെ തോപ്പിക്കാദ്യം. എല്ലാരും പോയി.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Red and black wherever you... Goes for the shot! And that certainly packed a punch. And he was quick to react. And it's Azar. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability.
He's having a shot! Batistuta! Glorious!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Ibrahimovic. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Elise. Now it's Elise. He has found the way through. Batistuta, he's had a shot! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's a good run down the left. Eto looking to run onto it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Takes a shot! Cleared without complication. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Eto! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get it through? Now that is a hefty challenge. And that'll be
In the
last act of
tackle.
the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Okay, bro.
Milan really should be
Sorry, Mariano.
thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The
Those of
boss
you
will be
making their way
demanding
home
the
on
same
public
level of
transportation
intensity
today,
from his
please
team.
watch the
So
screen
I'd
for
expect
train
to see
departure
the same
times from
positive
all local
intent
major
after the
stations.
break, the same purpose again.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And this is Batistuta. He's found a way through. Big chance, corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Ronaldinho. Lovely, now then. And Batistuta! Oh, that was a half-decent
Super son.
effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
953.
Tries to play it through. Costa Curta. Vitinha. That has not gone well. Rodri. Rijkaard. Now it's Eto. And he's intervened well there. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Off.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Great vision. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's the yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed.
Don't
vulnerable,
take, don't
and
take.
He knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Ibrahimovic with a real chance here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Ibrahimovic! No way through. And here's Ibrahimovic. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
I That's going in strongly.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
ടാക്കിള് സുഖം പരിപാടിയാണപ്പാ.
Throw in.
Substitution for Milan. Number 21, Ibrahimovic. Number 4, Hausen. Number 7,
He's cut it out.
Eto'o. Number 9,
Milan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Marquinhos. Number 20,
ഇടിക്കാനാ മൂക്കിനടി.
number 6,
And no surprise, that's a booking.
number
There's
22.
obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Yes, Roberto Carlos! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ronaldo, who does have an assist to his name, and has made sure that's not getting through. And that's a...
Shot, surely! And he hits the net! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. Oh, there's the shot!
That time come back.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides.
எப்படி இருக்கு?
For the want of desire, drive, or determination. No complaints.
எப்படி இருக்கு? ഫോം ചൂട്. മൂന്ന് പേര് വാച്ചിങ്, എല്ലാരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കും. ബാക്ക് അടിച്ച് പോകണല്ലോ മുമ്പ് വീഡിയോ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ട് പോയാൽ മതി. സബ് ചെയ്യാൻ ഞാൻ പറയണില്ല, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ട് പോകണം. അത്ര എനിക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളൂ. ഫ്രണ്ട് കളിക്കാനാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യും, കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് മുട്ടാം. ചെക്കൻ ജയിച്ചിട്ടില്ല എന്നെയായിട്ട്, അങ്ങനെ റിവെഞ്ച് എടുത്തോണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു പാവം. പ്രോ എല്ലടാ.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And the shots! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce
Like
the
Arjun.
goods, and that was very
Arjun
kind of him
പോയല്ലേ?
to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the through ball. This looks promising. And the shots!
Yeah.
2-0, and in next to no time. The movement so precise.
Messi.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to
കളി കണ്ട് പഠിക്കണോ നീ? കടിക്കാണ്ട്
hardly had time to even
തിമാരക കളി.
There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, this is a great position. No foul, says the referee. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Shapes to shoot! Goal!
എന്തിട്ടുണ്ട്?
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh,
ആ
what a
വളിപ്പന്റെ
touch.
കാലും കിട്ടിയ
What
സാധനം
was
പിന്നെ
that?
എടുക്കണില്ല.
Poetry in motion.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
ആർക്ക്
Well,
എന്തോരം
there's a real
നേരം
sense that
അടിക്കാൻ.
the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going
അവൻ
into
ഞാനല്ല.
that book. Vitinha, searching pass he's played there.
ചെറിയൊന്നും കൂടി ശരിയാവും.
Olise, and this is Batistuta. He's found a way through. And they're back on the ball again. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
കൊല്ലി.
He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. That's a good ball out wide. Ronaldinho threads one in, and he was quick to react. Looking
There
for a
will be
runner.
3 minutes added time.
Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho quietly and we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Messi! They've done it! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Milan go 2 up and into a position. And he shoots!
Para
And he was there to
pulso.
get a vital touch.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Driving forward. A mixture of good defending and indecisive
The
passing.
attendance for this match
No
was
progress.
80,607.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, he's burst through. And that should get the job done. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Milan finding their passes. Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive
Boom
save.
bam.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's on it, can he get away? And he's away, he's free, and the shot! Really well taken goal. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have got ourselves a game here. And Messi! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. To further improve their position of comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Substitution for Milan. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 4, Hausen.
Oh, it's Batistuta.
Number 15, Cannavaro. Number 10, Messi.
Aimed beyond the defence.
21, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 9.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Neymar. Number 2.
Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Franz Beckenbauer. Number 17.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Tries to pass it through.
Substitution in
Hazard.
progress.
He has found the way through. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Khan will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Khan, as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
6 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan blast themselves in. Oh no, what has happened here? Roberto Carlos, pass somewhat off target. Batistuta, Batistuta! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And time is up. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating...
It's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ambitious ball here. And it's Messi. And here's Eto'o.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bale. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Some really good ball movement. Caught offside that
Okay, bro. Good to play. You well played. Thank you, thank you. നാളെ മുട്ടാടാ നമുക്ക് നാളെ കളിക്കാട്ടാ.
Short changes him with that pass. And he plays one through. Forlan. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! Barcelona are back in business. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
ബ്രോ നാളെ കാണാം നാളെ വായോ.
Scholes.
നമുക്ക്
Bale goes on a run down the left wing. And he's away.
എന്ത് ഗോളടവ്.
That is a beauty. A finish of true class. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he...
Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, nice touch. It scores! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been
Very
caught
plain.
on here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zanetti cuts it out. Saliba calmly anticipates. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Forlan. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make. And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're underway again.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Roberto Carlos. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a great pick out. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Tramini gets good distance on it. Looking for the run. Messi receives it in a wide position. Skims one in. Scores! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And it's Scholes. Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Lobbed in behind. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Lewandowski. Messi! Brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Keeper's dealt with that. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Ball is over the line. Tramini. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And this is Inzaghi. And this is Messi. And that has been knocked clear. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Forlan. Here comes the corner.
Well played. Stereo, welcome to my channel, bro. Next friendly കളിക്ക വായോ ആരില്ലാണ്ടിരിക്കണേ.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Good pressure, determined, intense. He's having a shot! And he's
Let's go. ഈ കളി കഴിയട്ടെ. സ്റ്റേറോ ബ്രോ, സോറി പേര് വായിച്ചത് മാറിപ്പോയി.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's in on goal.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And this is Lewandowski. And this is Messi.
ചാൻസ് ആർന്നത്.
For now.
കളിക്കാം.
Cross goes in there.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Substitution for Barcelona.
തെങ്ങാനും ഡ്രോയായ
Number 11, Diego Forlan. Number 21, Messi. Coming on the field, number 22, Gerrard. Number 20, El Hadj Diouf. Number
Bem.
6, Faya. substitutions taking place.
And that is
ബ്രോ
that.
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിച്ച് തോറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ സബ് ചെയ്യോ?
What a game.
സബ് ചെയ്യോ?
Unpredictable to the
എന്നായിട്ട്
very
തോറ്റാ
end.
സബ് ചെയ്യോ?
Some shifting this way and that. The kind
Deal.
of match as
Deal.
neutrals we all love to come and see.
ഞാൻ തോറ്റാ നീ ലൈവ് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ മതി.
For the benefit of
Milan
anybody
must
who is
quickly
സബ് ചെയ്യോ നീ? എന്താ പറയണ്? ചെയ്യുമോ? പറയടാ, ഉണ്ടാവോ നീ കളിക്കാൻ? ഉണ്ടാവോ ഇല്ലേ? ഉണ്ടാവുന്നല്ല, സബ് ചെയ്യോ ഇല്ലേ? തോറ്റാ ഓയ്, എവിടെയായിരുന്നു നൂറ? ഓയ് ഓയ് ഓയ്.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic
ഇത്ര നേരം എന്ത് ചെയ്യായിരുന്നു?
This really
പഠിക്കായിരുന്നു.
is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And this is Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Beckenbauer makes the interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising.
അതാണ് ചോദിച്ചത്, എവിടേക്കാ?
That was not the
എവിടേക്കാ?
case. Decent chance. And he looked every
12 മണിയാവാൻ വേണം നീ കുട്ടീന്ന് പുറത്തിറങ്ങണത്.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
By Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Bale. That's really well manoeuvred. That's good running with the ball. He might be in here. Threads one in, and that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's having a shot. He's been taken.
ഫൗൾ ചെയ്തടാ.
The referee has pointed at the spot. Milan
നാളെ
really
എക്സാമാ.
could have done
ഇത്
without
പഠിച്ചാ?
this.
പഠിക്കണ കുട്ടിയാണോ നീ?
This for the lead. 1-0. Never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Bayer Leverkusen have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's been played through. He has found the way through. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ibrahimovic.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goes for a shot!
ഛെ,
No mistake!
പരന്നല്ല.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Bayer Leverkusen are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Bellingham. Rijkaard. And it's half-time here.
നൂറമോൻ കണ്ട നീ തോറ്റെങ്കിൽ മതിയായി. കളിയാണ്.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham will not want to lose out here. And the finish!
There's no doubt it's a long way.
അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂതാ
At least give us
ഒറ്റക്കട്.
something to believe the gap might be closed.
He has a look up. Real chance! It's hit the upright. And it's there!
യോ
And they are pulling clear here. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
The attendance for this match
Bayer
was
Leverkusen find a position of real
80,952.
strength now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh no, what has happened here? Hazard. Can he finish? He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome
അയ്യോ
complete charge.
തോൽവി ജയത്തിന്റെ മുന്നോടിയാണ്. പക്ഷെ മാതിരി തോൽവിയൊക്കെ എന്തെന്നാണ്.
Utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Bayer Leverkusen are having a ball here. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Let's play. Okay, bro.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He would have been quick to recover
ഒരു ചാൻസ് കിട്ടിയാണ്.
Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. He's in a great position here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Kubasi attempts a clearance. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Quality ball.
Has been
He came in hard, very hard. Roberto Carlos. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
ഇവ തോറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അവൻ സബ് ചെയ്യുമെന്നൊക്കെ ചോദിച്ചാണ് ഞാൻ. ഇവന്റെ അടുത്ത് ഞാൻ എന്ത് പറയും?
Pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me.
പറയ് ബ്രോ, പറയ്. പറയാനുള്ളതെല്ലാം പറയ്. ബാഡ് ഗെയിമർ പോയാ. ജീജിയ പോയടൊന്ന് പരത്തി വിട്ടിട്ട് ജീജിന്ന്. ജീജി നീ ഞാനല്ല ഇത് പറയട്ട് വിഷമായിട്ട് അത് പറയാൻ പറ്റണില്ല. അടുത്തത് ഇനി ആരിട്ടാ? ബാഡ് ഗെയിമർ പോയാ നീ? പ്ലീസ് എന്നൊന്നില്ലേട്ടാ. നോ റിക്വസ്റ്റ് ഇല്ല ഇവിടെ. കേറി കളിക്കുന്നു വലിയ വലിയ ചാനലുകൾ പോലെ. അവനെ സ്ഥീരോ എനിക്ക് കാണ്ടിനി പുറത്തുപോയി. എന്ത് കളിന്ന് കളിച്ച്? വീഡിയോ ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കടാ പ്ലീസ്. ഇല്ല ഞാൻ നിന്നെ എടുത്ത് പറ്റില്ലടാ ഇട്ടാ. നീ ഡെയിലി തന്നെ പൂക്കണാണ. മറ്റേ എന്നിട്ടാണ് മുറിവേറ്റ സിംഹം മരിച്ചു അങ്ങനല്ലേ? മുറിവേറ്റ സിംഹം മരിച്ചു. അത് പേരോടെ ഞാൻ 2 ദിവസം കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാണ്ടല്ല പ്രാക്ടീസ് മേക്സ് പെർഫെക്റ്റ് എന്നാണ് അണ്ണൻ പറഞ്ഞേക്കണ. വരും ഞാൻ, കംബാക്ക് ഉണ്ടാവും. ബാഡ് ഗെയിമർ എവിടെ പോയവൻ? കണ്ടപ്പഴി പോയവൻ എന്റെ കളി കണ്ടിട്ട് പേടിച്ച. ഇത്രയുള്ളവൻ. എല്ലാം ചെയ്താ? താങ്ക് യു ബ്രോ, താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്. ഇത് മതി, എനിക്ക് ഇത് മതി. കളിയൊക്കെ എന്താണ് ഉണ്ടായത്? ഇനി നീ കയറി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നിന്റെ പരത്തി വിടും ഞാൻ. മറ്റോ വരുമോ നോക്കട്ടെ, എന്നിട്ട് കയറിയാ മതി. ചെറുതായിട്ടൊന്ന് വാളിപ്പോയി. ഇങ്ങനെ കൊന്ന് ഇവൻ മറ്റേ ഇണക്കത്തിൽ കൊടക്കല്ലേ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന സംഭവമാണ്. അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഇടയിൽ കൂടി നൈസായിട്ട് ഊക്കണാണ്. ആ വരും നോക്കാം. 3 പേരുണ്ട്. ഇവനവിടെ പോയി. നാല് പേര്. ലെറ്റ്സ് ഗോ. എല്ലാരും ഒരുമിച്ച്. എല്ലാരും ഞാൻ പരത്തി വിടും. എല്ലാരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യ വീഡിയോ. അങ്ങനൊന്നും പറയലേ, പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്യട്ടെ എന്നിട്ട് പറയാം. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ തന്നെ അവര് നല്ല കീറുന്നുണ്ട്. നീ ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാ വല്ല കീറും എന്റെ. 4 പേരുണ്ട്. എല്ലാരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്ക്. ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ച് എനിക്ക് ശക്തിതാ, ബൂസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യന്നെ. പുരമ്പള്ളി എല്ലാരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്ത് തന്നെ സെറ്റാക്ക്, ബൂസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യന്ന. എന്നാലല്ലേ എനിക്ക് പവർ വരുള്ളൂ. എടാ തിക്കടാ, എന്താണ്ടാ ഇപ്പൊ തന്നെയല്ലേ നീ എന്നെ ഓടിച്ചിട്ടടിച്ചത്. വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്. നീ ഒന്ന് കാമാവ്. നീ ഭയങ്കര ദേഷ്യത്തിലെടുപ്പാ, അതാണ് ഇങ്ങനത്തെ കളി കളിക്കുന്നു. ഫോർമേഷൻ ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യണം, അതാണ് പ്രശ്നമായത്. ഇടിപൊട്ടിക്കളി കളിക്കാൻ പോണു ഞാന്. 4-3-3. ഇതില് ഞാൻ കിങ് ആണ്. ലെറ്റ്സ് ഗോ. ആരുല്ലേ? എവിടെ? എവിടെ പോയവൻ ബാഡ് ഗെയിമർ? ഏത് ക്ലാൻ? ഒരു ക്ലാനിലും ഇല്ല. അത് എന്താണ്, ഞാനാകെ ക്ലാനിലൊക്കെ കയറിയേക്കുന്നത് എപ്പോഴാണെന്ന് അറിയും? ക്ലാഷ് ഓഫ് ക്ലാൻസ് കളിച്ചിരുന്നപ്പോണ് പണ്ട്. അതെനിക്കറിയുള്ളൂ. അതിൽ കയറിയിട്ട് വേണം പിള്ളേരെന്നെ അതിൽ നിന്ന് പുറത്താക്കാൻ. പോയേടപ്പ പോയി തരത്തി പോയി കളിക്കടാന്ന് പറയും. പക്ഷെ ഞാൻ വരും, നോക്കിക്കോ. നീ എനിക്കുള്ളൊരു ഇരയല്ല ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞ. വേണമെങ്കിൽ കയറിക്കോ. ജസ്റ്റ് ആണ് മോനെ, ശരിയാക്കി തരാ ഞാൻ. മോണ്ട്രാ കമ്മോണ്ട്രാ. എടാ മുത്തേ തമാശ, നീ ഇവിടെ കേറി വന്നേ. ദൈവം തന്നെ കയറി. ഇവനെ ഞാൻ പരത്തണോല. ഇവനാളിത്തിരി ജിഞ്ചിനാക്കടേന്. എന്റെ നീയല്ലേ ഇന്നലെ എന്നെ കിടക്കാൻ നേരത്ത് തോപ്പിച്ചിട്ട് എന്നെ ഉറങ്ങാൻ സമ്മതിക്കാണ്ട് പോയത്? ആ എന്നോടോ ബാല? നീ അടുത്തത് വാ. അങ്ങനെ പറയലേട്ടയ്ക്ക് വിഷമൗട്ടാ. ഞാൻ പെട്ടെന്ന് ഫീലാവും. ഞാനിങ്ങനെ പറയണ നോക്കണ്ട, എനിക്ക് സങ്കടം വരും. പിഞ്ചു മനസ്സാണ് എന്റെ, കുഞ്ഞു മനസ്സ്. കുഞ്ഞു മനസ്സ്. മാശിക്കർണാടൻ എന്താടാ ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ പറയണേ? അതെ,
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions
ചെയ്യാണ്ടൊന്നല്ല,
contribute to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands.
മനസ്സിലാവുണ്ട്
It
നമുക്കല്ല.
really is.
കുറച്ച് ഈ ഫോമായി പോയി.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury.
ഫോമായിട്ട് ഞാൻ വരും.
Unique brand of expert analysis.
ഇതിപ്പോ
Here's
കണ്ടോ,
Tim Becklin.
നേരത്തെ കളിച്ചത് വെച്ചിട്ട് നല്ല രസത്തിൽ കളിക്കാന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു വന്നേക്കണ്ടാ.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. He's gone for goal! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the
ഇടിർക്ക്
opposition. When a player of this
ബുള്ളറ്റ്.
caliber can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So, a breakthrough already. Pele will not want to lose
Bellingham, yes, Bellingham.
this opponent.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Neymar. Bellingham has it out wide and in space. Gets his head on it! Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Pele.
ചേടാ,
Now it's Eto. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Neymar. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard. It's Bellingham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Looking to play him in. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Can he get it through? And the through ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
പോവല്ലടാ, പോയാ നീ? ഞാൻ കളിയിൽ മുഴുകിപ്പോയടാ, സോറി.
Now it's Hazard. Back into the middle. Big chance! Bellingham. Now it's Eto.
പുറക്കുട്ടങ്കാരൻ കൊണ്ടാണ് അത്.
It's the interception. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Not the most accurate.
കമ്പേടിച്ച് പോയാ നീ? പോവല്ലടാ, ദുറ്റാണ്. ഒരെ നമുക്ക് കളിച്ചിട്ട് പോവാ. തമാശ കളിക്കല്ലേ? വിഷമം കൂട്ടാ നീ ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ പോയാ.
Eto is onto this. Bellingham going face to face with his great rival.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Messi. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pele. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
പോവല്ലടാ,
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half.
നൂറാ,
One goal. It's
നൂറക്കുട്ടാ.
everybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. that little bit more.
in the area.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And this is Hazard, and this is Neymar. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got tall. It's there. Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms.
രക്ഷിലാളി.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Pedri, now it's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting
The
moods.
attendance for this
That
match
could
was
reverse in a flash.
80,113.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. So what can they make of this? Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gets a good foot in there. Pedri. Milan finding their passes. Not the most convincing of passes. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And Messi! And somehow he managed to miss
നീ
it.
പോണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എനിക്ക് വിഷമായത്.
Game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Bellingham couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Bale.
There
Looking
will
for
be
options
one
for
added
movement.
time.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
നീ പോണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് കളിക്കണ്ടേപ്പാ. നീ എന്ത് പരിപാടി എന്ന് പറയണ? മുട്ടിട്ട് പോവാ.
That's that, the end.
ഡ്രോ പിടിച്ച്.
It's a game of football, that intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out,
Good
unable to be
attack on.
separated.
എന്ത്
So what do you take away from
രണ്ടടി.
it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter,
And
with a
if you
good
do
mix
have a
of
chance
action
today,
and
please take
plenty
some
of
time
talking
out to give
points,
your support
and it
to our
ended with the
better
right
stadium
result, in
club.
my opinion.
That's it for tonight's match. So just
ഇതിന്റെ
remains for
അഹങ്കാരം.
me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good.
ഒരു രക്ഷയില്ല. ഇവിടെ ഇருக்கு. മരണ കളിക്കാരനാട്ടോ. എന്നാ നീ ചെല്ലി. നാളെ വായോ. എക്സാം ഒക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് സെറ്റാക്ക്. നാളെ എന്താണ് എക്സാം? ഇത് ജി പിന്നല്ല. നേരത്തെ നിന്നെ ഞാൻ സബ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി തോറ്റന്നല്ലേ? പിന്നല്ല പൊളിക്കുന്നമ്മ സമക എഴുതി പാസ്സാവ് സെറ്റാക്ക് ബ്രോ. ജിജി ആയിരുന്നില്ലേ? സബ് സബ്ബല്ലടാ. എന്ത് പ്രശ്നം അതുകൊണ്ട്? സബ് എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എന്ത്? ഒരു പ്രശ്നവുമില്ല. നാളെ മുട്ടണ്ടേ നമുക്ക്? നാളെ നീ തോക്കും. കെമിസ്ട്രി സൂപ്പറാണപ്പാ. സയൻസാ പൊളിക്കിനി. കണ്ണടച്ച് എഴുതിക്കോ, ഒന്നും നോക്കാനില്ല. പവർ വരട്ടെ. പിന്നല്ല, നാളെ ഒന്നും കൂടിയാ. നീ എപ്പ വന്നാലും നമ്മക്കൊന്ന് കാണണം. ശരിയാക്കി തരേണ്ടത് നിന്നെ പരത്തി വിടും. ഇപ്പൊ ഡ്രോ പിടിച്ചാണ്ട. ഫസ്റ്റത്തെ കളി ഞാൻ നിന്റെ കളി എങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് നോക്കിയതാണ്. കണ്ണടച്ച് ഇങ്ങനെ കാണിച്ചിട്ട് എഴുതണം. ഓക്കെ, ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്, ഓൾ ദി ബെസ്റ്റ്. നാളെ കാണണമെങ്കിൽ നീ സബ്ബടിച്ച് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നാളെ കാണാം. ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ എൻ്റെ ചാനൽ സെർച്ച് ചെയ്താലൊന്നും കിട്ടൂല കേട്ടാ. പേര് മാറ്റാൻ പോണ്ട് ഞാൻ. ചിലപ്പോൾ പേരൊക്കെ മാറ്റി കളഞ്ഞ് സബ് ചെയ്ത് വേണമെങ്കിൽ 10 മണി 10:30 ആകുമ്പോൾ വരും ഞാൻ. 10:30 ആകുമ്പോഴേക്ക് എത്തും ഞാൻ. അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കും. നീ എപ്പോഴാണ് വരാ? ടൈം പറ, അവിടെ ഞാൻ എത്തിയിരിക്കും. എന്നാലും മറ്റവൻ പോയടാ, ബാഡ് ഗെയിമർ. ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ മാരക പ്രകടനം കാഴ്ചവെക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത് ഡിവിഷനിലാണ്. അപ്പോഴേക്കും അടുത്ത ഫ്രണ്ട്ലിക്കുള്ള ടീംസ് വരും. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ട് പോട്ടാ. ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചിട്ട് പോ. അടിച്ചിട്ട് പോടേ. വിളിക്കാൻ പോണം നമ്മ. ഇതിനൊക്കെ വെച്ചിട്ടൊരു കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലക്കലkala. പണന്റെ ടീം കണ്ടൊന്ന് പേടിക്കാം. നിസ്സാരം. ബോധി വെൽ ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാം. അങ്ങനെ വെൽ പ്ലേ.
Well,
ഇത് ഒറ്റ
football is
ഞാൻ നിർത്തും.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours
ഇന്നത്തെ കൊട്ട കഴിഞ്ഞു.
it will feel like that. The stadium is
താരകളിയല്ല.
full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a
ഇല്ലടാ.
feast of it. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I really like the look of this fella Endrick here. He's a great fit.
Bellingham!
ഓഫ് ബൂം.
Really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left
Oh,
shaking his own head
പോക്കണ്ട.
with disappointment.
ഓഫ് ജസ്റ്റ് മിസ്സടാ.
Bellingham, nicely weighted ball.
Real
ആ
chance!
എന്തോ ഭാഗ്യം.
Oh, Milan!
അല്ലാണ്ട് ഇതിനൊക്കെ എന്ത് പറയാ.
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Donadoni in acres of space out wide, and that should get the job done. He's having a hit!
ഓ ഗോളാണെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചേ.
Oh, he has leathered that.
ഓ
It looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
നമ്മുടെ ബെല്ലിംഗത്തിന്റെ അടിയും പവറാർന്നു. അത് മിസ്സായല്ലേ. മിസ്സാവട്ടെ.
Just eases him off the ball.
ഛേ,
Now it's Donadoni. Oh, delightful ball. That's a foul, no two ways about
അവിടെ ഒരു
it.
ഇടി നടന്നു.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Cruyff. Out towards the flank. Looking to play him in.
ക്ലോസ്ഡ് അല്ലടാ.
Ball driven towards the far post. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Pedri with the clearance. Takes a shot!
അതെന്ത് ക്ലിയർ ആണത്.
Cruyff. Endrick. Davids. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a promising position. Thinks about the shot. They want to be quick to recover
ഫൗൾ
this.
കിട്ടിയില്ല.
He can get that clear. here's Eto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was
ഇവനെന്ത്
very
കോപ്പാണ്,
necessary.
നല്ല ടീമൊക്കെ ആയി വന്നിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനത്തെ
Bring it
വളിച്ച
back
കളി കളിക്കുന്നു.
swiftly. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. He has found the way. Can he finish?
ഓ ഡിഫ്ലക്ഷൻ.
Good run, lovely
Defoe.
take, but that is where it stopped. Endrick has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Nice looking ball. Donadoni. Quick look, then plays it in.
നൈസ്.
Cannavaro getting this one
എടാ
clear. And
No,
they
indeed.
rid.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff shifted it to the flank. Cruyff. Donadoni! And it's
Sure.
hoisted clear. A
Ah.
really close shave and the last action of the first half.
എടാ നീ ഉണ്ടായിടാ.
Steady,
നീ
solid,
എന്ത്
and more
വിചാരിച്ച്?
than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and
സാര
that
കളിയാണ് കളിക്കണം നീ വിചാരിച്ച.
after the break.
For an information
അപ്പച്ചന്റെ ഓരോ ട്രിക്കല്ലേ.
Despite the lead being so small, Peter, I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan go in at half time.
ചാനലിടാൻ പറ്റി നല്ലൊരു പേര് പറഞ്ഞടാ. ഈ പേര് ഞാനേ മറ്റേ മെസ്സിയുടെ ഇതിൽ നിന്ന് എടുത്താണ്.
number 23.
പക്ഷെ ഇത് സെർച്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ട് കിട്ടണില്ല.
That gets things going for the second half.
Griezmann. Number
Well, it's been tight,
15.
Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free flow in football.
17.
That's rather hopeful.
Number 24. Number 4. Mbappe.
Well, they could break here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass.
ഇവിടെ എത്തിയില്ലേ നമ്മുടെ പ്രിയൻസ്.
Vicious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri.
തുറന്ന്
It's Rashford. He won't be happy with that one.
കയ്യിലുണ്ടാ മൂർച്ച കൂടിയ ഐറ്റം.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly... It's Neymar!
ആ
Neymar! This boy is showbiz! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Scorer for Milan.
A truly
Oh, yeah.
super. What a spiky hit that was.
ഈശേ.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things
ഫൗൾ
up.
ഫൗൾ.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And he's there to retrieve it. Looking for options for movement. And that's another good win of the ball. Bellingham. Great vision. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Half an hour gone in the second half. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. What a throw in.
രണ്ടുപേര് വാച്ചിങ് പിള്ളേരാ.
It's Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the whistle has gone for a
പേരിലൊക്കെ
reckless
എന്തിരിക്കുന്നല്ലേ, സോറിടാ.
challenge. He is going into that
ഷിൻഡ്ര
record book.
പേര് മാറ്റണം, നമുക്ക് സെർച്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ട് കിട്ടണില്ല. ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കുന്നു, ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ ഇതിൽ അടിച്ചിട്ടില്ല എന്റെ പേര്. പക്ഷെ ഇത് വെച്ചിട്ട് പിള്ളേർ നോക്കുമ്പേ
Milan
കിട്ടണില്ല.
have reclaimed it. Now, can they get him away? And this is Neymar. Raul. 5 minutes left on the clock. He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Eto. Oh, it's a great ball here.
ക്വാളിറ്റിയാണ്.
Endrick is flagged offside.
സെർച്ച് ചെയ്യുമ്പോ കിട്ടണം. ഞാൻ അത് നോക്കിയില്ലടാ.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, it's beyond the defence.
Big chance! And yes, it's there!
വേഗോട്ട് ബോൾ എടുത്തിട്ട് വേഗോട്ട് സെന്ററിൽ എന്നിട്ട് കിക്ക് ചെയ്യുമ്പോ കളി കഴിയും. പോണം.
Is there time for one more twist?
No space. That's at the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Neymar claiming the man of the match award.
ഡിവിഷൻ 2 പ്ലെയർ ആയിട്ട് ഇമാതിരി ടഫ് കളിച്ച്. നല്ല ഡിവിഷൻ കളിച്ച് ഒരുത്തനം കിട്ടി. നീ അടിപൊളിയായിട്ട് കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, നിനക്ക് കേറാല. എനിക്ക് നെറ്റ് ഇത്തിരി സീനുണ്ടാ, സ്ട്രീം കാണുമ്പോൾ നിനക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവൂല. അതുകൊണ്ട് നിന്നായിട്ട് തോറ്റ് നല്ല ആട്ടം. തിരി കുറച്ച് പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്, പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പൊ തന്നെ മറ്റേ തിരിയണതും മറിയണതും അതൊക്കെ റെഡി ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒന്നും കൂടി അടിപൊളിയായിട്ട് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. വീട് കൊടുങ്ങല്ലൂര്, തൃശ്ശൂര്. ബ്രോഡ് ഔട്ട് എവിടെയാണ്? കേരളം മനസ്സിലായി.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
തൃശ്ശൂരാണെന്ന് നിനക്ക് എങ്ങനെ മനസ്സിലായി?
Noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
കുട്ടനാട് എവിടെയാണ്? ആലപ്പുഴ.
And movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
ചേട്ടാ,
Iniesta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, that had
Aleppi.
the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it's Batistuta. Endrick absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
പിന്നല്ല.
We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
പോടാ ബോൾ എവിടുന്ന്?
Appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Iniesta.
ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് വർക്ക് ആയില്ല.
With that tackle, ball won cleanly. Oh, this looks sharp, and he's in on goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice. Iniesta. Chance here to counter. Neymar in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot.
എന്താണ് പഠിക്കണോ?
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Cleared without hesitation. Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Oh, that is a nice touch. Saliba tries to clear. Messi! That's a half-decent try. And they can counter here. Pass is just off target. That's really well cleared. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows,
പഠിക്കണോ
we
നീ?
remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over.
ഇതാണ് പരിപാടി മോണ്ട.
So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that
പന്നി.
challenge. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
റെഡ് കൊടുക്ക്.
His name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Number
He could tee it up
14,
for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Number 19, Neymar. Number 23.
It's loose,
Beckham.
and there's a race for the ball.
Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field, number 30, Sheshko.
That has
Number
not gone well.
21, Diego
Roberto
Forlan.
Carlos.
Number 6, Yudes.
Iniesta.
Number 22, Kukcu.
Hazard.
Number 7, Busquets. Substitution
Well
in
into the
progress.
second half, and still there's nothing between them. Pedri. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedri finds himself offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Iniesta. He's making a real surge on the left. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Little pass back. Now this could be a chance. And he's there to get it away. And it's Iniesta.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
There will be 1 minute added
Well, it's a
time.
promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's shot a goal! And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable.
ലാസ്റ്റ് ചാൻസ് ഗോളാക്കാൻ
Final thoughts, Jim?
Milan can always take more
Just a quick
positives from a
announcement.
result like
An
this.
exciting one
Yes,
too.
there
We're
is some
about to
tidying
announce-
up.
യോ കണ്ട മൈനസ് ആയി so much bro.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few.
Can he finish? Goal, Milan!
Super.
It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So a breakthrough already. And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! And the keeper has reacted
തീർച്ചയായും
superbly there.
Filippo Inzaghi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Messi takes the shot. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Inzaghi. That's a super give and go. Inzaghi. Neymar. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's really well cleared. Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. And he's in on uncanny finish. It's there. They are
Ese കളിയാണ്.
running business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Endrick! It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep this alive. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Costa Curta. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi
പറ
tries to
കാണുന്നുണ്ട്.
backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Inzaghi looking to run onto it. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Bellingham. He is... There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Added time.
Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Lovely pass, but... Shot! Surely! Against the crossbar! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
For the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today, please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Milan kick off the second half. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then.
Bellingham made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Saliba. And it's Chouameni. Costa Curta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. And that's gone loose. Bellingham. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Shot could be... And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Neymar. Number 8, Vitinha. Coming on the field, number 13, Rooney. Number 20, Xabi Alonso. Substitution in progress.
Marquinhos tries to clear. Now there's a Messi! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it!
Good play, good play.
They have their reward. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Eto'o.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's having a shot! And it's in!
കളി
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, it's Neymar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Barcelona have a free kick. And it's Koundé. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Pedri has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Nicely weighted ball, but that has not gone well. Great vision. And the through ball. And he's managed to get free. He's come in hard. Milan have their third corner. And this is Messi. Big chance! And he hits the net. And what a climax we have here! Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Minutes has been indicated.
And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Pedri. The final seconds now. Pedri.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that.
ഹൈ ബ്രോ, വൺ വാച്ചിങ്. ആരാണത്? ആരാണവൻ? 16, 17, 18, 19, 17, 16. ആഹാ, സൂപ്പർ. ബ്രോ ബാക്ക് അടിച്ച് പോണേലും മുന്നേ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ട് പോണം ബ്രോ. പ്ലീസ് ലൈക്ക് ദ സ്ട്രീം. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇന്നത്തെ കോട്ട കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഇനി ടുമാറോ പാക്കലാം. ഓക്കെ, എല്ലാവർക്കും ബൈ. എല്ലാവരും ഉറങ്ങി. നാളെ രാവിലെ പഠിക്കാനുള്ളവരൊക്കെ പഠിക്കാൻ പോവുക, പണിക്കുന്നുള്ളവരൊക്കെ പണിക്ക് പോവുക.